Alright, I'm gonna be making the second rant, and this time is gonna be about the freaking Nickelodeon. You know, I used to like that channel. I really did. I watched it all the time as a kid. I was addicted to it. I was like, oh my god, I can't go a freaking day without it. Now, I try and avoid watching it during the day. I don't freaking turn it on until, 9 o'clock now, because that's when Nick at Night comes on. And even that's losing its faith and stuff, because certain shows about nannies. But I'll get into that probably some other time. For now, we're going to talk about the crap that friggin' Nickelodeon's doing. Okay, first of all, this iCarly thing. Oh my god. iCarly could be a separate rant on its own, but it's not going to be. It doesn't deserve its own rant. It's that bad of a show. It's the worst show in existence, in my opinion, and I hate it. They friggin' make fun of... You notice something? The creators of that show, because they also made Drake and Josh, and I think that show is superior, but still not that great. In fact, I think it kind of sucks. Actually, it has its good moments, but whatever. You notice that the creators of that show, they like to pick on hobos an awful lot. You might be wondering if that's some kind of hidden message that they don't like homeless people. I like homeless people. I mean, if I ever see a homeless person and I have change in my pocket, I'm gonna give it to them because, you know, stuff. They make fun of them a lot, but now back to my actual thing. God, I hate that show. It's so annoying. It tries to be what it's not, you know? It's like Josh YouTuber. It's trying to be funny when it's not. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, then he makes a joke out of airports being big. Now, okay, that's not the point. It's so stupid. It's kind of original, and yet it's not the right kind of original. It's the bad kind of original, kind of like me. The bad kind of original, where, you know, it's like, hey, no one else has done that, but now you know why. It's a stupid idea. And you'd have to be drunk to think that's funny or a good idea. Well, I must be drunk all the time then, because based on what you've seen before. Alright, whatever. Anyways, and then you have, well, let's see. They basically removed all their good shows. Now, you know, they got rid of like Ren and Stimpy and Cat Dog and Rugrats and all that. They got rid of all that stuff, and now they have freaking all these stupid teenage live action shows. Let me tell you something. iCarly and all those other shows, they talk about, iCarly especially talks about like boobs and, you know, I don't know. I was going to say something on that whole thing, but I can't remember what. But it's like a teenager show, but that's my point. Why can't it be on another freaking channel? Or better yet, why just can't it not... It doesn't need to exist. Oh, and that time they had Fred on there, I was about ready to go shoot some people. Seriously, I was going to go on a killing rampage. Good thing I didn't watch it, or else I would have probably killed somebody and then myself. And then, you know, all these other shows, like, why are they making all these really horrible, quote-unquote, sitcom shows? They suck. They're horrible, and they're even worse than anything I've ever seen in my life. They're even worse than that time I saw, I don't know what. I don't know anymore. I'm just losing my mind over this crap. Seriously, they're selling out, too. What, with the Naked Brothers band and all? Seriously, that is like the second worst band I've ever heard. Jonas Brothers, #1. And they're kids. They think they're good. They're not good. They are horrible, and they are sellouts. Because they are sucking the penis of Nickelodeon for too long now, and it is time that they got off of it because, well, you know, they're probably going to have to get some new group of people to get a ride on there. But, you know, all these shows they're coming out with, they haven't actually made anything new in a while. The last good thing they had, Penguins of Madagascar. I liked the movies, and so I watched that, and I was like, this can't be all bad. I was right. It was actually pretty good, and, you know, it's penguins, so why not? I was almost ready to force myself to like that. I didn't have to. I was like, whoa, this is really good. And I hope they come back to do more stuff like that. You know, the stuff that has that kind of animation, that's okay. I mean, that stuff's pretty good, you know, and pretty much, it's that and SpongeBob that are good, and that's pretty much it, and, you know, everything else sucks. Back at the Barnyard's not that bad, by the way, but it's not something I particularly enjoy. But other than those three, everything sucks horribly. Everything. I can hardly stand to watch that channel anymore, which is why I don't. They keep trying to say, oh, that's the end, but they keep making more of everything. Oh my god, you know, I can't stand it anymore. Nickelodeon was something I grew up with, and now it's being ruined. And Cartoon Network is too, but I don't know a whole lot about that. I didn't grow up with it. They're taking off all the good shows. It's not Cartoon Network anymore, let's face it. Alright, I'm done, so you know what to do. Go hang on a parachute.